Hey y'all, it's your girl Bree Cherie. Check me out. Today I wanted to talk about a particular scripture that says obedience is greater than sacrifice. And I'm gonna give a backstory. So pretty much I've been tussling, right? I've been going back and forth with God. I'm like, God, I can be a living word, right? Like I'm like, I don't have to smoke, I don't have to drink, I can, eat good, be healthy, you know what I'm saying? I can do all these other things. I can live it out, right? But as far as speaking goes, I'm like, God, I don't feel like I'm qualified or equipped to do that. Not to say that I'm trying to be a minister or a prophetess or whatever the case may have you. I just haven't gotten to a point in my life where I felt comfortable enough to do that or to speak on it. Like I share scriptures all the time. Y'all see it all the time on my page. But as far as sharing and speaking on it, I'm like, God, the word is the word. I don't need to do too much. It is what it is. I was like, I don't like my voice. I said, I'm not good at public speaking. I was given every excuse in the book as to why I was like, I don't want to speak. Where did this fear come from? I didn't say that. God didn't tell you to be timid. God, you know what I'm saying? He didn't give you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. So why do you not feel like you're able to do what it is that I asked you to do? And so there was a lot of shaking and beating and pressing and going on. I even have like note cards on my wall that say, do the hard thing, get comfortable being uncomfortable, speak even though your voice shakes, whatever the case may have you. All these things, reminders to just speak. Being able to do hair, like doing hair, has really brought me out of my shell. It has, opened doors for me. It has allowed me to step out of my comfort zone to be able to speak more. I mean, obviously there's still times where I'm like, I'm trying to revert back to my old ways, but God is pushing me forward and he's saying, keep going, just keep doing it. And so now he's presenting me, with this moment and opportunity to just share something with you guys. Because I was like, God, I don't even know what to talk about. So I was like, obedience is greater than sacrifice. And obviously that brings me here, being obedient, and just sharing a word. Your sacrifice will not receive the same appreciation as your obedience will. Your sacrifice is here. This is what I have. And God, do something with it. But obedience is, I have something for you. I just need you to do this. Obedience is instant. Okay, now that you did this, I can do that. Because you did this, I can do that. Because something is going to happen in your obedience. There's going to be movement in that obedience. Usually when you're trying to sacrifice, you're waiting for something to happen. But if God gave you an instant instruction, something's going to happen after that. Right? Every action has a reaction. A lot of times we think the sacrifice is enough. We think, oh, the celibacy, the not drinking, the not smoking, or whatever the case may have you, whatever the commandments are. We're thinking if we follow those, that God will be pleased. But it's more so about what he called you to do in the season, what he called you to do at a particular moment, because sometimes it's a split second. Like, I need you to think, I need you to react right now. I need you to talk. I need you to say this. I need you to do that. And you're like, God, what? Like, is that necessary right now? Because I don't want to seem crazy. Like, I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what people are going to say. And it becomes a thing of you're thinking about everything else instead of just trusting God to do what he's going to do. Sometimes we get so caught up in the sacrifice. We get so caught up in, oh, well, they'll forget about that if I do this. Like, the problem is still there. So I'm not going to forget about it because I'm still going to see it. I need you to do this one thing. I didn't ask you to do anything else except for this one thing. Why did you not do it? And what is it about this thing that you're not willing to give up? What is it about this thing that you're not willing to address? What is it about this thing that we have to break down now? And so I feel like when God is talking to me, and even in this situation, it's like, Brianna, what is it about public speaking that has you afraid? Because I never said that you couldn't public speak. I never said that you had a bad voice. I never said that you weren't capable of reaching certain people. So what is it? We're going through this back and forth thing, and it's really an internal thing. It's really what the enemy sometimes is speaking to me or planting inside of me to feel, or maybe it's things that I've experienced in my past that was just like, okay, no, people are not going to listen. People are not going to hear me. I'm this, I'm that. I'm soft-spoken. I have to yell and I have to talk a certain type of way, and people are judging me by the way that I speak. And it was just a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo. But ultimately, God says you are called, right? You are qualified. I have called you to do X, Y, Z. And so trust that, believe that, and know that. Not that the sacrifice is not appreciated. It's just the fact that it's not doing anything for what I asked you to do. All you're doing is putting extra time, extra effort, extra energy into something that wasn't even called for you to do. I gave you a specific assignment, a direct assignment that you chose not to do. And so now I have to bring it to you again. And again, and again, and again, until you understand that this is your assignment. There's not enough people speaking the word, and because of that, we are struggling, and because of that, so many people are lacking and they're without, and they're not receiving the healing that they need because nobody's willing to talk about it. If somebody gives you a specific direction, please follow it. Please understand that there is something more to it. It's going to take you further. You know what I'm saying? If I can trust you a little, I can trust you with much. If I can bless you a little, I know that I can, you know what I'm saying, and you take care of it, I can bless you with much. You know what I'm saying? There's no point of me blessing you with much and you not knowing how to take care of it. So I'm going to start little. I'm going to give you with this little instruction, with this little direction. If you can't do that, then I'm going to have to move around. But if you can do something with the little that I got for you, then I know that I can trust you with much that I have for you. Practice your obedience and do it. Don't go around it. Do the very thing that they're asking you to do. I hope you all received the message on today. Take time to reflect and say, why am I refusing to do what is being asked of me when I'm capable, and I'm more than capable of doing it? They know that I'm more than capable of doing it, but why am I not doing it? I love y'all. Check me out next time on Cherie Time. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. I love y'all. Bye.